Media!
Hello and welcome to the Weekly Update, the show where we update you everything that's happened in the gaming industry over the last week. And this week we've got a lovely surprise because Nikita's here.
I love how you started to mess that up. And then you just decided to like cover that up. Hey guys.
Ignore my mistake. Look at the beautiful Nikita. We're going to tell you the news. So, first up, Xbox have released they're going to release a new peripheral, and it's a controller that is made for people with disabilities or people that have less mobility and require special buttons, basically.
It's awesome. Have you seen the amount of peripherals? The amount of things that you can put into it is incredible.
Yeah. So it's like a big block.
It kind of looks like a DJ.
It's got two big buttons.
Two big buttons and then
a D-pad.
Yeah.
And on the back is all the inputs.
So many inputs.
For all these different devices. Now, I'm sure you may have seen people playing games with disabilities, and they blow into tubes, and there's things that they can rubber things that they can flip.
That they can just flip,
and I've even seen people playing racing games with their eyes, which is awesome. But this Xbox unit can basically have any peripherals plugged into it.
Yeah, and you can remap anything to be anything you want it to be.
Yeah. And
I love it. Did you see the video that Xbox put out?
Yeah, and the bit with the guy was playing Rocket League with no hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They went to a hospital in Denver to try it out, and it was I got a little emotional watching it.
Little tear.
Just a little emotional watching it because it was so beautiful to see these people who obviously had inability to hold controllers or anything like that, and you just saw their face light up as they were able to actually play a game. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
it was beautiful.
It's coming out soon. It's not out yet, but it'll be about $100. But it also comes with the reason why it doesn't come with all the buttons and switches is because people plug those in themselves.
Yeah, you make it your own.
Yeah, because obviously everyone's abilities arrange are different. So this gives basically people the versatility to set up their control schemes however they want.
I think it's awesome. Yeah. I think it's a really good move for
I really do. I feel like getting one and trying to play some games with these extra just seeing it can I play a game without using my hands and see how good it is?
It's amazing. I'm chuffed. I'm chuffed that they're doing that.
Yeah, I'm glad they're getting on that bandwagon. That's really good. Everyone should be able to play. Right, next in the news, a gaming startup called Wonder is making a rival to the Nintendo Switch. Ooh. Now, it isn't hardware based. They've said it's more of an operating system. Now, where have we heard this before?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, man. The operating system is literally called Wonder OS, and it's to run on smartphones, and they're bringing out a device as well that can dock. It can plug into the TV, and you can play games on it. But my question is, why?
I wonder how well it will do.
I mean, they seem convinced that the market is ready for a portable hybrid device, and I'm like, yeah, they are.
Yeah,
we've got one.
We got one. We got one last year. It was great. Thank you. The thing that they've said about it, which it's they were just because Nintendo has such a small catalogue of games, so we want to be able to offer more games. And
how are you going to do that?
And what kind of gaming developers and stuff are going to go, oh yeah, Wonder, we want our stuff on the Wonder operating system.
Well, that's not what the device is going to be called.
No, I know, but that's what I mean, their operating system. I just can't imagine that Steam and that, I mean, maybe they'll get on board, but the other thing is that, did you know it's subscription based?
Yes, I saw that as well.
I
just don't understand.
I need love that one.
I mean, at the end of the day, the only content that this console or whatever it is going to have is pretty much what everything else has got. It's going to be like the Shield TV, or it's just going to be mobile games that are ported to this system that you have to pay a subscription for. I mean, unless they're really going to weed out and select the best quality games and get some unique games made. It comes back to that point, doesn't it? Make unique games that you can't play anywhere else, and it might be worth buying. But unless they do that,
I can't see them being able to do that. I really can't. And it's already been done enough times, and I just feel like, what are you bringing that's new to this that people are actually going to go, oh, that's new enough that I want to try it?
Yeah.
Because at the moment, it's not sounding the best.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced, but let us know what you think about a Switch rival in the comments below. Is it going to work, or is it just another smartphone hybrid thing that everyone has access to right now? Because, I mean, you do.
Yeah.
I can play games on my phone. I can get a third-party control. I plugged a PlayStation 3 controller into my phone to play a game. So, Moving on. There's a bit of sad news from Sony. I mean, well, sad if you own one, but Sony have announced that they're shutting down all production of physical PSP Vita games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not happening right away. I mean, they're not going to sweep them all off the shelves, but basically when the fiscal year ends, which is March 31st, got it written down there, March 31st 2019, that's when it'll all stop.
All production stops for the actual hard copies. You'll still be able to get digital?
Yeah, you can still buy digital. It'll still exist. And they haven't said that they're discontinuing the manufacturing of the actual Vitas themselves, but they have stated that they're basically putting it down to a kind of it was a failure. A successful failure.
Well, I was going to say, wait a second.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't really... It hit a niche market. It did really well in that market, but that market never grew or flourished like they want it to.
Yeah, so. No, I think that's the best way to put it, is they put it out there and it was just like...
Yeah. They didn't do a Nintendo with the 3DS that launched really cold and then suddenly is the hottest handheld you could get.
But again, that's another handheld. You know what I mean? It's more handhelds.
Lots of handhelds.
Yeah.
It's a saturated market, and I suppose, you know, cutting out the physical Vita cartridges is just going to save money and production costs, and you'll still be able to play the games. It's just you won't be able to have the physical media. I mean, I never bought one. I never bothered.
No,
Did you?
I didn't either. I don't even think. I think I played on one once.
Right. Once.
I was just like, nah. Well, I had a Game Boy Advance at the time.
Oh well.
I never. Do you know what? I never went up to a 2DS and a 3DS. I never did that. I never did that.
Just stuck with
just stuck with the Game Boy Advance because I was like, well, this is all I need.
Why do I need that other stuff?
Yeah, I was like, I'm quite happy with this. My mum had a DS and I kind of nabbed hers from time to time.
Right.
But apart from that, I was quite happy, and then I just waited, and then boom, Switch.
There it is.
There it is.
Nice HD gaming on the go. Okay, so that's a bit of sad news. Now moving on to some Nintendo news. There's been some leaked information about the new Pokemon games on the horizon.
Yes.
Yes.
There has.
Yes. Why do you not sound excited?
Do you know what? Oh god,
Let me tell the news first.
I'm gonna get crucified. I
don't like Pokemon. No, the two games that have been the information that's been leaked. It was a logo of the title Pokemon Let's Go and Pikachu, and there's another one that's been confirmed, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So traditional two Pokemon games, two kind of, it's not colours, it's Pokemons now. They think that they locked those in and kind of got them out there because they were afraid that squatters were going to steal their domain names. So they were kind of just, we better lock these in before these get taken.
But I love the way, like, you know, it's sort of like secret, gotta be, you know, Nintendo or secretive and stuff, and then they just went and got the domain names, and instantly people are like, whoa, hold on a second.
Yeah.
What is this? I'd love it if it wasn't anything to do with Nintendo at all. Like, it was somebody who just was like, yeah, I like this domain name.
No, it's there is a leaked photo of the logo.
I've seen the logo as well, but I love the fact that people are like, yes, it's been confirmed, the domain names have been bought. It's like, well, but even so, yeah, I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. They say it's a mix between Pokemon Go and Pokemon Yellow,
which could be quite interesting, especially on the Switch with its portability. So you might have a different gaming experience when it's docked as to when you've got it with you. So that might prove to be very interesting. But I'm not sure whether or not the Switch has an internet connection like away from Wi-Fi. I don't know how that would work, or...
Yeah, that's true, because like with Pokemon Go, obviously it was Pokemon Go.
Maybe you can tether it to your phone or something. I don't know.
Wow, mobile data depleting.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Oops. Or maybe there'll be a companion app for your mobile, so you can kind of.
Oh yeah, they did that with the chat, or they tried to, and it was a wire mess.
No, it's still how it does it. They haven't fixed that yet.
Oh
yeah.
Dear. Okay.
Yeah. I thought they were going to fix that too, but no.
Okay.
But so yeah, 2 Pokemon games to look forward to on the Switch. I'm sure that we'll find out more details about those at E3, which is very, very close.
Yes, very soon. You reckon they'll be talking about it at E3?
I should imagine so. They might mention it.
That's what I think. It's like you either get the just literally like the title screen with some like intense music of like, yes, this is coming, or you get a trailer, and I reckon it's going to be title.
I don't know. I think it might be a trailer.
Really?
I think so. I mean, it's E3. It's the biggest gaming convention
I know.
of the year.
It feels like this is literally the slither we've got is a logo that was posted on 4chan and some couple of domain names.
You know, the Japanese though, they are really good at hiding everything. Like, seriously. Resident Evil 2 remake announced 4 years ago. Not a peep. You know?
And you're not bitter at all.
Not at all. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Last couple of bits of news. A new Outlast game has been announced to be in the works from Red Barrels. It was at a conference in Berlin where they started talking about it. And apparently it's going to be a departure from the other 2 in the series. What that means, we don't know.
What does a departure mean?
I guess
it leaves. It doesn't.
No.
It's not involved in it. It's not related.
No, I think it will be. It's just they're probably going to try and change up the gameplay. It's like you could say Resident Evil 7 is a departure from the traditional third-person camera.
Yeah, so it's like they're trying new things. Yeah,
it'll be different.
It's about time, because Outlast, but Outlast 2, and then you think like Outlast 3,
more.
Please,
You got to change it up every now and again, haven't you? And
I mean, have you seen people like speedrunning Outlast 2?
No, I haven't.
They do it in like no time at all.
Really?
Yeah, because you can just like run around enemies and stuff.
Well, I suppose once you know where everything is, it won't be that hard. But so there's that to look forward to, or to fear in the near future. But so I don't know what to think about that. I mean, I've played and finished Outlast 2, but I never finished the first one. Well, actually, I never finished it personally, but I watched someone finish it.
Yeah, I mean, I even did a Let's Play of it on my own channel.
Yeah.
I started Outlast, and I never finised Outlast.
Yeah, I mean, we played it on this channel, but that's what I meant. I watched Anthony play it. He played it on this channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so, I don't know, I just don't like things that chase me.
I don't like scary things. You're very jumpy for horror, full stop. So the idea of something chasing you in a game is not your style.
No, it just gets me panicky. So
that's what it's supposed to do.
I know, right? It does it very well.
That's
the fun. But yeah, so there you go. A new Outlast is on the horizon. Again, we're probably going to hear more about that at E3. Such with everything I've spoken about in the news today. It's all kind of like, this is here, but we'll learn more later.
I feel like the update video after E3 is just going to be like, so this was announced at E3, and this as well. Yeah,
so this happened. Okay, but that's all we got for the news. So we've moved on to the part of the show where we read out your comments from last week's show. That gets harder and harder to say, E3. I'm gonna have to
read out.
We read out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a different way of saying that. But anyway, our first commenter is David McIntosh, and he says, "What is your PlayStation 2 hidden gem?"
Oh. No, you can't ask me that. You can't ask me that. No. You'll have to answer that.
Okay. Well, have you not played enough?
No, and you know what my favourite things are on PlayStation.
Do I?
Yeah. They're not.
Oh right.
They're not games.
It's Britney Spears Dance Beat.
What? It's not. You liar.
It so is.
It's not, but it's similar. It's anything DDR.
Oh, Dance Dance Revolution. There you go.
I'm a dance mat girl.
She's a dancing
PS2
queen.
for me. Oh yeah, those were my dance mat times.
The dance mat days.
Those are the dance mat. Oh, and iToy. So I'm not helping myself at all.
Oh man,
I loved iToy.
No, my
iconic.
iconic.
Anyway,
my hidden gem would be, I'm not so sure it's hidden, but is Primal. I think that's like one of the best PlayStation 2 games. That game is freaking awesome. It's really good.
There's so many games on PlayStation 2. I do wonder how many hidden gems there could be.
There are a lot.
Many.
I would say I've got a list of hidden gems. I'd say Kuon is a really good game as well. That's a hidden gem, third-person survival horror in the Resident Evil kind of style, set in feudal Japan. It's amazing. I think we covered it on this channel actually at some point. But yeah, so there's quite a few, but I think my personal favourite would be Primal.
Cool.
Very good, very good. Next, thank you very much for your comments. Next we got The Jerk at Work. And he says, the main reason I bought a PlayStation 4 after not having a console for over 20 years was because 95% of PC games now require Steam and it's difficult to get an actual game disc. I remember when I could buy a PC game and install it on my system without needing any kind of third-party account or software crap. I'm very concerned at the way everything is going digital only. I'd actually be very happy if we went back to cartridges like on the Switch. Flash drives are cheap and can hold lots of data and are way faster than DVDs.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, no,
yes.
I totally agree.
I recently purchased a gaming PC and I had a funny moment of realizing that like my games that I've got, I was like, great, I can install them. I don't have a disk drive. Do you know how hard it is to find nice looking computer cases with disk drives?
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to spec up one the other day I need a new PC and they're all like, nope, we don't support DVD drives and stuff like that. I'm like, okay,
you literally try like every single body and then it's sort of like, nope, no disk drive, no disk drive. So I've had to resort to digital only, and
I'm gonna have to too.
I can't even imagine you being digital only.
Well, with a PC, I guess I'm just going to have to.
Yeah,
I mean, the PC
really
is digital only, you know?
Yeah, but you don't really play games or anything.
Not on PC, no.
You don't play games.
I don't play games.
What are you doing here? No, yeah, but you don't play PC games.
No,
I've had to kind of adjust to go to Steam and Origin and things like that. And yeah, I got to admit, I would much rather have a nice catalogue of games, actual physical games.
But that's interesting though, because the jerk at work, he says the reason he bought a PlayStation 4 was because it was all physical media.
Yeah.
So it's like, I wonder if we're going to see more of a surge towards people buying consoles that do love physical media. Like, I don't know. I mean, I kind of hope gaming and games become like, you know, like vinyls, you know, collecting vinyls and stuff like that. They're a really old and outdated medium, but people love them. So it's like, I hope that there's always a time in my life that I can go on eBay and buy a NES cartridge, you know?
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean. I just hope that happens.
I'm not a very good person to argue against this because, like, I've got to admit, I have bought a lot of digital games.
Yeah.
And in more recent years, like, even on the Switch, if I'm just sat there one night, I'll be browsing on the marketplace, and if I see a game I like, I mean, Golf Story.
Golf Story, yeah.
I mean, Rocket League, a lot of other. I think with PlayStation, Life is Strange, all that kind of stuff. If it's on the marketplace and it's there, and it's especially when they've got like deals, like anything Telltale series normally are digital, and it's just easy to I'll just have that. But I've got to admit, I've probably got a load of games, but I don't have the physical ability to like look at a catalogue.
Yeah,
and I don't like that.
I don't like that either. I like my games to be on a shelf, not in a list on my phone or whatever. So
sad.
But yeah, thanks for that, the jerk at work. Cheers very much. Next up, we've got Andy M.
Andy,
how's it going? He says, "Hi Mog, I would love to watch you play more of Killer is Dead and Shadow of the Damned, as they are cool games, plus older games. Retro games are always good to watch, especially if I don't own the game or console. By the way, the Switch is getting a new Monster Hunter game, Monster Hunter Generation Ultimate. Epic. Ooh. That's very cool.
Well, you've got you guys playing more.
We are playing more Shadows of the Damned. I think you're set for Shadows of the Damned for a long time now. We've recorded quite a lot of episodes.
You just see so many episodes that are upcoming for you guys.
So there's lots of stuff. And of course, me and Nikita have started playing Zack and Wiki.
Zack and Wiki.
So you can catch those.
That's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It is. It's stressing.
I found out that we're not very good at puzzles. Like, you know, we're just
wait until we get into the later episodes.
Yeah, just give it a few episodes.
Yeah, give it a few to get going.
Episodes, but yeah, you'll see. You'll see.
Oh yes, you'll see. Yeah, thanks for that, Andy. Yeah, I think we are going to revive Killer is Dead and just carry on with that. But we're going to get through the games that we've got now, and then we'll plough into that as well.
So many games to play.
So little time. But yeah, thank you for that, Andy. Next commenter is from Maria.
Do it,
Maria. There you go. What would be your most surprising, impossible game announcement at E3 this year? I would lose my poo if Half-Life 3 was announced, similar to how I reacted to Shenmue 3 and Final Fantasy Remake. I guess the most surprising, impossible game announcement that I could expect from E3 would be Resident Evil 2.
Oh, do you think that's impossible?
I do. I mean, no, I don't think it's impossible. There's rumours. There's rumours floating around, and Capcom listed on the things that they're going to talk about a new action IP, which I'm just thinking like, yeah, okay, you're just writing that down there because you don't want to put survival horror, because if you did, everyone would lose their poo.
Everyone would go crazy, yeah.
So, yeah, I think, Half-Life 3 is a good one. I mean, imagine if they did. I mean, Valve, sorry, did say they were going back into game making. So what if they came right out of the gate at E3 with an announcement for Half-Life 3? Can you imagine that?
I love E3. I love the way it just like drums up all this entertainment. My shocking and impossible, emphasis on that word, impossible, would for Nintendo to announce that they're going to put Rage 2 on the Switch.
Well, I don't know. I reckon it can handle it.
Yeah, it could handle it, but it's Nintendo, and they literally looked at it and went,
that's a bit violent.
I don't quite think that's for our market. And I love when it's sort of like the end of the Rage 2 trailer, and it's just sort of like Xbox, PlayStation, PC.
Yeah, can you imagine if it did come out on the Switch though, and like you could
use the Joy-Cons and stuff and just be actually like kicking
punching
ass.
people.
Oh!
Or you can get like a Mario hat for your Wastelander.
Or you could turn your Wastelander into Mario, like proper like torn up like dungarees and stuff.
And the cars that you drive, you can customise it and make it look like a go-kart from Mario Kart.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. But that'd be good. I'd like to see it come on the Switch. I hope it does. I really do. But thank you, Maria. Thank you very much. Next comment's from Christian Denning.
Hey, Christian.
Hello. How's it going? All right, lads and ladies. Please do a Rainbow Six co-op Let's Play. It'll be great. We did do a live stream of the DLC.
Of the DLC.
Well, it was that alien thing that they released for like 20 days or whatever.
Zombie? They were like
zombie aliens.
Weird
alien
things.
parasites.
They were weird, like red crystal head weird things. Yeah, you did a live stream. Have we never? I mean, we have played all together, but have we never? We've never done
a stream or a let's play of any of us playing. So maybe we should do that.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Do they do crossplay now?
I think they do. Maybe, I don't know. We'll look into that. But yeah, he says, okay, my question is inspired by Bren's recent feud with Amazon. Ah, yes. If you haven't seen my recent feud with Amazon, I'll put the link to the video in the description below. You've just used Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet and clicked your fingers to destroy half of the consoles in existence. You have to choose one from each generation, but beware, if you take out a console with an exclusive, you'll lose all sequels on the following generations.
That's such a good question.
It's brutal. It's brutal. I mean, my instant go-to answer would be I'd wipe out Xbox.
Like completely?
Yeah, because most... what would you lose? You'd lose Gears of War, Halo,
I can imagine a lot of people
Sunset
were just
Overdrive.
Like, when you just said, yeah, you just lose
Rise,
Halo.
Forza. PlayStation, you'd lose so much more, though.
They have got a lot more exclusives.
That's what I mean. So, like...
But still, I mean, just like that.
Yeah, just boom, poof, gone. Gone.
Ruthless.
Bye-bye.
Ruthless.
And PC. Screw you.
No.
Poof.
No.
I wish I had my gauntlet now.
There'd be no Harvest Doom without PC.
Mm-hmm. There would be. I'd find something to publish it on. Yeah, if you haven't played my game yet, it's in the description below. Yeah. So what would you get rid of then?
Sega.
Sega?
Yeah.
Sega?
Yeah.
Just all the Sega consoles?
I never had it, so I don't
Sega
care.
did a good job of doing that themselves.
I know.
But
I never had Sega. I never did Dreamcast, all that kind of stuff. And I never really cared for Sonic. So
I literally think Sega must have had an Infinity Gauntlet and clicked their fingers right around the launch of the Sega Saturn. It's like, bollocks! Wiped out our stuff. Yeah, so that I guess that's what we would do. Thank you for that, Christian. Cheers very much. Next commenter is from Torgy Bear. How's it going?
Hey.
He's smarter than the average bear.
Smooth.
I know, right? Hey guys and lady.
Hey, I'm a guy. I'm guys.
Hey guys.
I'm just hey guys.
Okay. We're gonna have to chat later. Hope you're doing well. I would like to ask Bren if you hope to one day port the games you're making onto consoles. Well, yeah, I do. Yes. I made some Switch box art for Grandma's Spoopy House.
Yeah,
so
and it looks amazing.
That is the one that we do want to get definitely 100% on the console, and me and Nate are working furiously behind the scenes.
and Nintendo would love that shit.
Yeah, it's got Nintendo written all over it, so yes. Yes. Thank you very much for your question. I hope that answered it well enough. Next is Kukas Nerdy Corner.
Hey.
He says, if you could turn any video game into an anime, what would it be and why? For me, it would be Kingdom Hearts. If there's a manga, why not an anime series? Very true.
Very true.
So what would you have turned into a anime?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
I mean, the ones that I would have had turned into an anime have already been turned into an anime.
Yeah.
And that would be Dead Space. Dead Space got turned into a couple of animated movies, which was cool. I don't know. You know what? Controversially, I'd have to say maybe something off the wall, like one of the old Guitar Heroes.
Really?
Yeah, why not? That'd be really cool.
How would you do that?
Oh, you'd do it.
You do it. You just do it.
Yeah. Imagine, I don't know, like it could follow a band and, like, you know, the characters from the game, like Judy Nails and all that kind of stuff. It could follow the band and they're touring across a monster world, and they're playing rock music for monsters, like, or whatever, and sometimes they have to battle monsters with music and sound and stuff. That sounds anime-ish, right?
Yeah, you've sold it.
It'd be cool.
I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah. You got a better idea?
No.
Cool. We're going with Guitar Hero then. Thank you very much for your question. Next up, we've got YouTube Poop Train.
Hey.
Random question, as this was for 2 weeks ago when talking about Wolfenstein 2 coming to the Switch, but I kept forgetting to comment, as normally I'm at work whilst listening. Naughty. I brought Wolfenstein over the Easter holidays and totally loved it, was amazing, and was just about to start Wolfenstein 2. It's extremely rare I play first-person shooters, but because of Wolfenstein, I'm in the mood to try others. So my question is, are there any FPS games you can recommend? Mainly PlayStation 3, PS4, also single-player focused. The ones I got already on PlayStation are the Bioshock series, Dead Island, Dying Light, Zombie, Resident Evil 7, Duke Nukem 3D, World Tour, and Bulletstorm. Bulletstorm's a freaking awesome shooter. That's amazing. But I'd say PlayStation 3, you're missing one very key franchise, and that is Killzone. You need to get Killzone. I believe they've done a HD collection of the trilogy. Yeah,
you can buy them as like a box set now, can't you?
I would totally recommend that.
Just go do that.
Bear in mind, the first one came out on the PlayStation 2, so it has been HDified, but it's still a little bit ropey. Killzone 2 is much better, and Killzone 3 is probably one of the finest shooters on the system. It's just... it's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Nice.
So yeah, that, and what else would I say? No, I'm going to stick with that. I think
to be
the Killzone trilogy
like,
will give you a lot.
occupied.
Yeah, for sure. for sure. So thank you very much for that. I hope you enjoy them. And lastly, a comment from Greta Basilio.
Hey!
Yay! Hey guys, just letting you know that I received the game today. Of course,
Woo!
Our competition winner for the copy of Sea of Thieves. It's already wrapped, and on Friday I'll put it back inside the postbox. So on Monday morning I'll make my husband go to the postbox this time, since I'm always the one to go, and he'll get a wonderful surprise. Yes, I believe she mentioned it was for his birthday.
Yeah.
So
I'm so glad it got there in time for that, because I actually posted it myself, and I said to you, because it had been a while since we'd like said you'd won and then hadn't posted, and I was like, it was a gift, I need to get it out there. And trying to get it, and I'm so glad it has got to you. But my only concern now, you've just, because you read, I had seen that comment, but my only concern, you're saying you're putting it in the post on Friday for him to open on Monday. Do you guys not get post on Saturday? Because what if the postman like opened it and went, oh, a gift, because it was all nicely wrapped?
No, they wouldn't do that. That's mean. That's stealing post. That's against their whole ethos.
It's in the post box. It could be like for him. It could be for the post.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's not wrapped.
No, she just said she's wrapped it.
Yeah, well, it'll have a label on it. It's not going to say, dear postman, have a wonderful day. It's going to say, dear husband.
Yeah, okay.
We hope very much that he enjoys it. And maybe if you're going to play it as well, I hope you enjoy it. And maybe one day we can get together on the high seas and dig up some treasure and drink yay merrily.
No, we can't. You got rid of your copy.
Damn!
It's like the other side.
Damn!
It's like hundreds of miles away right now.
No, I have two. I seriously have two.
You actually do. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot that's why you would give it. Okay.
That's all right. I had two.
I'm with you.
Now the other one's on the other side of
the other side of the world, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you very much. That's all the time we've got for this update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash the old like button and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, I've been Bren.
I've been Nikita.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.